Hello. As you can see, I've gone with a different haircut tonight. Something a bit different and funky fresh. Not really. I just changed my product. I got new hair product, and it kind of, I don't know what's going on. It's just doing its thing. It's like sea salt wax, and then I also, and then yeah, I'm vibing. I don't know, it's just, I don't think there's any fixing this mess currently. But, like, it's different, I guess. I don't know, we're just going a bit mad with it. Anyway, hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to, I got distracted then by my wonderful face. I'm not a twink. I'm not a twink. I'm not a twink. I just want to make that clear. How is everybody doing? What's going on? WOCKET WEAGE indeed. Willowy. Zach Husky. I'm ignoring Hawkers. No, I'm not. Where are the Kirk Cobain glasses? I left them at Ben's. They're not mine. They're not my property, so I'm not going to steal them. Fartburger. Fartburger. Nova Boba Brett. Yuriko. Momot. What's going on? I was going to play this last week, and then I didn't install it in time because I'm a fucking moron. But now I have. Where's my controller? There it is. But now I have, so we can play, which is cool. Let's go with a 3v3. If anything, you're a cross between an otter and a bear, not a twink. Well, traditionally, I am what the gays would refer to as a bear. This has been confirmed before, as I was recently, and by recently I mean like a year ago now, I was on bear Twitter. The bears love me. No, the twinks love me. But, you know, I'm just a boy, really, at the end of the day. So, why am I going? But I'm not very good at the game. But I like riding around in a car, hitting a ball, as opposed to riding around in my car hitting children. Which is obviously what I do on weekends. No, I'm joking. That's going in, that's going in, that's going in, you dick. What's the point in anything? I don't like riding with balls, no. Told you, Pride Month's over. None of that gay shit. Well, not that that's a problem. Gays are brilliant. I love gay people. They're hilarious. I just don't like penis. Is my, you know, that's where I draw the line at penis. Generally speaking. But yeah. Anyway, welcome along, everybody. I'm not femboy coded, am I? Fuck. No, I'm. What's the opposite of a femboy? A mask girl. Potentially. How do I feel about bi people? Well, they're just being greedy, aren't they? Pick one, you know? I'm playing. Have you ever played Deep Rock Galactic? I have not. That's a Dr. Blue game, if ever I've heard one. Seen one. Yeah, not. Oh, I just killed a man. Yeah, no, it's my PC's not very good, so naturally, like, I don't play a lot of PC games. Oh, we've scored, beautiful. But yes, welcome along, Fartburger. Welcome to the shit show that is one of our streams. Enjoy your evening, and hopefully it's not that bad for you. I will try and make it as good as I can. However, my skills on this game aren't particularly. I'm not particularly talented when it comes to WOCKET WEAGE, so you know, cleared it though, so that's fine. No, okay. Anyway, I've got someone from Pickle Rick, the TV show, on my car. I'm led to believe that that's from Pickle Rick, the TV show. We'll go from there. I'm not a smell bitch. Zigzag, actually. Zigzag, you need to pipe down, because I just said I like gay people. I could have said something worse. But don't worry, bro. We'll cure your little problem. Are you playing? Do you want to play? Do you want to play Rocket League, Zigzag? Do you want to play Rocket League? I'm playing Rocket League. Do you want to join? You can join if you want. It's late. It's late at night, but we are adults. So if we want to play games, well, just save us. If we want to play video games late at night, then we can, because we're adults and we own property. Say something worse. 9/11 was a conspiracy theory invented by the communists and the homosexuals. They're the facts. I don't make the facts. They're just there. Check it on Wikipedia. It's true. Hello, Mega Man. Don't have Rocket League. What kind of bait am I, you? What's the time for me? Time to get fat dubs on Rocket League. Idiot. What's happening? Rocket League. What's happening? What is happening? Well, a lot of things all at once, actually. Generally, in the grand scheme... Fuck. In the grand scheme of things, there's quite a lot going on, you know. The world is rotating at a rapid pace as we travel through an endless void, and will eventually cease to exist. We will turn into stardust once more, which is ironic, in a sense, because that's where we come from. So yeah, other than, you know, the inevitable demise of our planet and everything we know to love and enjoy, other than that, no, not much. Not much. It's 9 o'clock. Great own goal. No, it wasn't an own goal. It didn't say own goal. So, I get to prove how amazing he is at Rocket League without Blue being a sweat. No, I'm not good at Rocket League. I'm confessing that early doors. We nearly just piss. We nearly just did a thing, but we didn't. No, please, look. You guys are acting like you don't want extra time. I have just butchered that for us. This team got me in and thought, finally, we've got someone that's gonna take our level up a notch. And I didn't. You already scored a goal, though. I did. We all saw it. We did see it. We all saw it. So, yeah. Do you know if Blue has Deep Rock vids? He might do. I'm pretty sure. I know he streamed it a fair bit over the years. I'm not sure. DM him on Instagram. And if he doesn't reply, then ask Kyle to ask him. And if Kyle doesn't reply, ask Isaac to ask Kyle to ask Blue. And if Isaac doesn't reply, then... Oh, hi, Blue. Just talking about you. I didn't actually invite anyone. I didn't know I was doing this until about 10 minutes ago. You are welcome to join, though, of course. I could do with being carried. If you actually want to. I didn't even mention it. I've been on business calls all day, bro. I've been in a business call. I haven't. I've just been sitting and editing. Like a good little boy. Not little. I'm not very good. I'm not very good, Dr. Blue. But yes, Dr. Blue, do you have Deep Rock Galactic vids? I'm asking on behalf of Fartburger, who would very desperately like to know. Very desperately. It's fine, I was just joking. I'll let you crack on solo tonight. Oh, thanks, mate. I'm still sick. I didn't know you were sick, to be honest. But that's my secret. I'm always sick. Mentally sick and physically thick. What a combination. And that's why, guys, I'm about to give the fellas in here some dating advice. Always go for mentally ill women. Just trust me. For real, I'm joking. I'm joshing with you, I'm joshing. I'm not even going to elaborate further on that either. I'm just going to leave it at that. Like, I'm just going to leave it there. Look, you see that? I saved the day. What do the cubes on the right-hand side of my screen mean? Does that mean I'm doing good? Or does that mean I'm lagging? No, not polls. No. Shit. Oh, piss. What are these claims? No. Means packet loss. I'd be fuming if I lost my packet. That's a drugs joke. What a quote. Which one? Which one, Zig? That's like a lot of base shit. It's not gone very well. I played this game, but on my brother's Xbox. Sadly, I don't own an Xbox or a PlayStation. Are you poor? That's pathetic. It means your upload connection isn't very good, probably because you're streaming at the same time. Well, do they not know who I am? I am the king of Rocket League. Self-proclaimed, admittedly. Look, see? See that? That's going in. That's going in, and there is nothing that they can do to stop it, apart from that. Again, as soon as I get the chance. See? Look, I've saved the day. Why do I not play DRG? What's DRG? What is that? I don't play new games he hasn't touched. It's not that I don't play them. It's simply a case of my PC's not good enough to run them. I don't have enough money to get new games. And I'm also scared of change. And if it's something I don't know, then I am immediately uninvested. Deep Rock. Oh. It's just not my kind of thing, I don't think, to be fair. I'm not playing to a standard, I am the standard. I have a job which can pay me €50 a day, but I need to give half to my mum. Well, that's good. I've been burdened with the wonderful no wait, I've been hit with the wonderful burden of actually paying rent and mortgage, which is horrific. And it is a shame, because it means I can't ball so hard anymore, which obviously I used to on a regular basis. Now would be the perfect time, if bills were not a factor in the equation, I would be clothes shopping out of my arse. It's been so long since I've been clothes shopping. But it's my birthday next month. We're in July. Shit, we are in July. It's my birthday at the end of the month, and I am going to get clothes, and I'm going to wear them. Shit. I'm going to wear them, and I'm going to look fancy and funky fresh. So, there is that. I'm going to get what am I going to get? I'd like some new t-shirts. And also, I would like some sunglasses, and maybe some more cargo pants, and maybe even some chinos. Because I feel like chinos are about to come back in again in a big way. I spent a lot of my time as a younger lad wearing like skinny jeans, and skinny jeans are just so not in at the minute, you know. Plus I'm 28 at the end of the month, so like I'm now not in skinny jean territory. If I was wearing skinny jeans at this age, then I'd probably realistically should be put on anyone that wears skinny jeans like above the age of 16 should be put on a register. Just in case. You know, I'm not saying they do touch kids, but I'm just saying anyone that is over the age of 16 and wears skinny jeans probably should, you know, just keep an eye on them, check the hard drives, that sort of thing. You know. So yeah, so baggy's in. I'll demonstrate that actually. Baggy is in currently. I'm wearing jeans. I'm wearing jeans, but I've got my jeans on and I've rolled them up as well because my legs are short. But like they're kind of cool and trendy. Like I look a bit cool, you know. I look kind of like, yeah, I'm wearing jeans. What about it? What of it? You know. Like I got my roll up. I got my roll ups. So my X-Men t-shirt, yeah, you know, I'm down with the kids. I'm down with the kids, you know. So like that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, shit, we've just conceded 2 goals. Ugh. So yeah, fashion. I'll tell you a thing or two about it sometime. You know. Anyway. Jeans indoors, they're really comfortable, I can't lie. They're like tracksuit bottoms. Actually, they're comfier than my tracksuit bottoms. Because my tracksuit bottoms are a little bit skinny as well, and I'm not really like mad on them. Best tracksuit bottoms I ever owned were a pair of Gymshark ones. And they were like just baggy enough for my balls to like swing around like an office worker's desktop toy. But at the same time as that, there was a nice amount of room for my legs to breathe as well, you know? So, like, they were cool. Then I put a big hole in them, right underneath the ball sack. And... and, you know, just ruined them, really. I didn't shoot them or anything, you know, you just can't walk around with, like, people seeing your balls, really, can you? Like, it's political correctness gone mad, really, when you think about it. But you know, so like that was a kick in the teeth. But then I discovered cargo pants, which are just based as shit, man. Like pockets, you know. Oh, I got like 50 pockets. Like, oh, I'm gonna put all my things in this big pocket on the side here. Like, and it's good because you can reach down and be like, boom, is this your card? So that's kind of cool. I don't like oversized. But like, my body type, and by that I mean potato, baggy looks better generally speaking. If I wore tight clothes, I just look like Chris Hansen's about to break down my door and get me, you know. So, so I tend to avoid tight-fitting clothes for that reason. But anyway, honestly, these jeans, right? Primark, comfiest jeans I've ever owned in my life. You know, and the thing is, I've lost a bit of weight as well. I'm like stoned out, but like I've got so much room here as well. Like I can. That's how much room there is. So I can like do that, and like I'm a surfer boy now, so like I can. You can't really see, but like there is a lot of room for activity, which is kind of cool. Oh yeah, sorry, Rocket League. I'm in a really autistic mood tonight. Oh my god. Ball cam. Another time, not now. But yeah, I like baggy. Baggy's cool. But I mean, I do pair these up with a belt sometimes when I'm feeling fruitful. I have one good belt. It's currently on the floor. I wore it today. It is the hit YouTuber Everglade. Yeah, it's me. I know. I get shy, but it is. What way am I going here? What way am I? Am I shooting that way? It's the blue goal. Got it right. Okay. Yes. You've just missed a massive monologue. Ah, shit. Ball cam win. No, not again. Let me. Oh, no, I'll show you my belt. I'll show you my belt. My lucky belt. This is my belt. And like it does double up like really well. It's like a good weapon. Like, hold on. Hold on, bear with me, gang. Bear with me. I'm just going to turn up the volume so you can hear me do this properly. So, like, if there's any ops, I can just, like, you know? Jesus Christ. Anyway, that one goes out to all you submissive freaks. What the fuck? Anyway. Okay. Okay, right. Daddy's got a lock in. I've just joined what is going on. I was just showing people my belt. Belt's a good weapon, sounding like my dad there for a second. Yikes. Ugh. Oh, brother. That sounds like a U problem. And a massive L at the same time. For real though, hope he didn't beat you. I'm sorry, Desk. I didn't mean that. Anyway, sorry, I got a bit excited though. I just wanted to show people that Daddy has a violent side as well, you know? I hate myself so much, man. I hate myself so much. I'm not very good at Rocket League. I think is the primary get out of tonight. Come on. Come on now. No. Oh, dearie me. What is going on? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. I'm not in the fucking goal. I'm sorry if I just triggered anyone. Play Elden Ring? No. I've thought about... Oh, I'm going to think about it. Okay, I've thought about it. No. Questioning your sexuality around here. We get that a lot around here. Mainly people just wishing that they were whatever the fuck I'm not, you know. Oh my god, has he actually done it? No, of course he hasn't. We're gonna get one. He will get one. Whoop. No. Halo Infinite multiplayer when I get an Xbox, which is probably never going to happen. But I heard that they're bringing some of the Halos to PlayStation, and if they do, I will be on it. Because I always wanted to play, like, I was secretly a bit like, as a kid, I was like, yeah, PlayStation's better. I don't care about Halo. I don't even want to play Halo, you know? I know all my friends playing it. I don't care about Halo. And secretly, I lied. I did care about Halo, and I did want to play it. And, I feel like it would have been right up my street, and yeah, unfortunately I never played it. But I did try to get it on PC. I got like the new, like the remastered collection or whatever it was, and I was gonna do it for a video, like PlayStation player plays Halo for the first time or whatever. But that never happened. It could still happen, to be fair. I think recording on PC, though, is frustrating, because my PC is so shite that, honestly, doing the most minute of tasks is near impossible. Like, just generally speaking. Like, Microsoft Paint struggles. Discord takes about 4 hours to load. Barbie Girl by Aqua's playing, which is kind of based. Sold my 360 last year, biggest regret. Honestly, if anyone is selling a 360 or an Xbox One, I wouldn't be opposed to buying it, but I also I'm not in a position to be buying one, so I never played Halo because the music scared me when I was younger. It's fair. I do remember like seeing someone play. I was at a family friend's or whatever, and they were playing it there. I was like, "Whoa, this looks cool." It was like the first time I'd ever seen an Xbox, and it blew my mind. And then I got a PlayStation, and I was like, "This is so much cooler." But yeah, no, I've always been intrigued about Halo, so. Sorry, I had my little zoomies. I had my zoomies for a bit, and they've died down now, which is good. The zoomies are gone now, guys. Don't worry. No one will be getting hit with the belt. Fear not. I haven't won a game yet, and we are about 10 in. Slightly less, maybe. But we're going to win this game. I actually feel a good feeling about this one. I am PlayStation. I've been PlayStation from the start. Like, genuinely, never... It's only ever been PlayStation for me. I had a Nintendo DS at one point, but then I broke it on Easter one time, and I dropped it. I was at home. No, I was going to my nan's, and I dropped it. I dropped it in the on the front driveway, and it snapped, and then I couldn't play it anymore, which was upsetting, really, because I used to love Picto Chat, and also I had Revenge of the Sith on the Nintendo DS, which wasn't very good, to be honest. But you know, Star Wars, kid, and that. So, is that our goal or theirs? Oh, we're winning. Oh, that's good. Halo Rocket League has that Halo vehicle, isn't it the Warthog? Am I thinking of the? Is that the right one? The Warthog. Warthog's a disgusting word. Like, wart and hog are two horrible-looking things, and you've put them together to make something even worse. Although I'll tell you what I did find. I need to find it on here on this PC. But I had on my MacBook, which is now like ancient. It's so old that I can't even update it and use it. It's basically unusable. I can't even go on the internet. But on there, I've got like an emulator of like a load of old Game Boy games and stuff. And there's like one of them is Pokemon. I think it was Emerald and Ruby, or like Green and Blue, or Green and Red, whatever they were called, way back when. The first like Pokemon games. And it had an emulator of them on there. And I used to actually... I was never into Pokemon as a kid. You know, I had friends. And, yeah, like, I always liked playing them games, though. So, my cousin was quite into it. So I got a little bit of second-hand Pokemon stuff, you know? As in, like, second-hand Pokemon interest. Never collected cards or anything, though. Which is a bit mad, really, when you think about it, considering I love stuff like that now. But maybe that's because I've got a theory as well. I was nowhere near this autistic until I got the vaccine. And maybe the vaccines do cause autism. Gone. Yes! I can remember every detail of my childhood, apart from the bits which I've forgotten. Look at that. Look at that play. He's incredible. What an incredible man. I only played the first Pokemon, the red one. Yeah, I don't remember which one I played. What was actually different about them? Because you had green and red, didn't you? What was actually the difference? Was it just like... Was it just different Pokemon? Like a different... Or was it like the whole map different and stuff? Why did they make 2 games? That was a bit of a strange move. Hurrah! We're winning! 3-0. Skill-based matchmaking has kicked in and it's put me with set 5. Couldn't ask for more, really. That's one of the stupidest goals I've ever seen. We won by forfeit as well. Fantastic. Does that count? Other games I remember on the DS were... There was one which was like Draw Me to... No, what was it? Oh, I'm going to Google it. Draw Me to Life DS. Was it Draw Me to Life? Drawn to Life. And you basically draw your own character and you play through the game as them. That was cool. I had Simpsons Road Rage on the Game Boy, but I didn't have the Game Boy. You could just put the Game Boy games in the DS, which was kind of cool. And then... Nintendogs, everybody loved Nintendogs. I killed 2 dogs in that game. And that's how I knew I was a cat person. What else? It was more than that, I'm sure. Brain training. I remember brain training. That was lit. Well, no, it wasn't. If you were a fucking nerd, then yeah, maybe, but... yeah. Me telling chat my entire life story. Well, look, it's better than some of them streamers that just sit there like this. Look, do you want conversation or not? Like, I'm trying to my gaming's not brilliant, so the best you get is my personality, which is unfortunate for everyone involved. But you know, like it's better, right? It is better than that. Getting dad law before he comes dad. Oh, absolutely not anytime soon. Thank you very much. I had to look at my bank 3 times to make sure I could afford washing up liquid the other day. I'm not ready to be a parent. I can't even look after myself. I have no way ready to be a parent. Fuck that. Also, kids are fucking annoying. So yeah, big no thank you on that one for now. One day when I'm like 40. Maybe a bit younger, but like definitely not now. Not until I can actually afford to eat. Yeah, no. What you mean? And share my Lego? Get the fuck no. Plus, I would get bored. To be honest, let's not lie here. I would get bored of having a kid. It would be a fun project for like a month or so, and then it would be like, all right, this is a bit boring now. This is a bit tedious, you know. I can't control other people, which frustrates me on a molecular level. I can't control what other people are thinking, and that infuriates me. Why don't people agree with me all the time? Why don't people do what I want them to do? You know, and that some people need to be forced. Some people need to be disciplined. But within a level where they do exactly what I tell them and what I say. And if not, they should maybe be hurt. I'm joking. This is jokes. I'm not... Oh, shit. Hello, the Squidward 290. Were the other 290 usernames taken, or is that just like a special number to you? Get out of town. Not in my goal, said he. Oh. Alright, don't matter how you score them. I like that animation. Real husky. Skyrim's sick though, to be fair. I'd actually enjoy Skyrim. Whereas children are just... You know, and that's how I know that I'm safe from paedophile hunters. Because I hate kids. So... They're just annoying, aren't they? Like, look, daddy, look, and then they just fucking jump on the spot. Like, fuck off, that's not good, that's not impressive. Draw me something like the Mona Lisa, then maybe I'll be like, alright, yeah, okay, this kid's got something about him. But, like, jumping on the spot, that's nothing. You little idiot. You know, I was doing that when I was a kid. And look at me now. A less than impressive person. You're gonna amount to nothing, little Jimmy, you know? You're worthless. You are worthless. You're not worth the air that you're putting out. Or breathing in, whichever one it is. You're not worth the carbon dioxide. Is it carbon dioxide we breathe out? I don't know. Also, what's going to happen with kids' names once all the usernames are taken? He's probably an uncanny internet dad. What does that even mean? Bethesda games are fun, to be honest. Dude, I've lost so many hours of my life to Bethesda games, and I'm fine with that. I am absolutely okay with that. I love them. Shame about the the company, I guess, in aspects. But like equally, yeah, the games are generally speaking pretty solid. Like I've never had a bad experience on a Bethesda game. So Fallout 76 I actually love as well. Like unironically, that's actually a goated game. It doesn't get the respect it deserves. It's had a lot of attention and care put to it last few years. Genuinely fun game. If you like Fallout, then I don't see any reason why you'd hate Fallout 76. Makes no sense. I'll probably play that again at some point soon, to be honest. I went through a massive phase of playing it once the show came out. And we're actually about to win a game. Holy shit. What did I do to deserve this? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm making you piss yourself, or you might want to get that checked out. It's not good. Your kid would come out like Kyle doing his cracking impression. Oh, bro, if I had a kid, it would be like, what was the guy in the Rugrats? No, the Wild Thornberrys. The little shit with like the caveman outfit on. That's what it would be like. Honestly, I think I'd struggle not to just put it down. For now, I'm not ready. I don't even think about it. It makes me sick. Hello, Toby. What's good? Quite a few things. I like Twix chocolate is good, and also me at Rocket League. So jot that down. We're going to win another game. We're on an unbeaten streak now. So, basically game over for everyone else, right? See? Look. I'm invincible. That's what I am. Oh. Like the podcast. What were we talking about? What was the state? Oh, yeah, okay. Great that you still support small indie devs. I played Call of Duty last time, so yeah, I mean, you know, I'm pretty down with the kids, you know. So, am I hyped about the new Doom game? No, not really. It's not my kind of thing. It's just too much violence. No, it's not. But nah, I never really got into it, and it seems like this whole like. I feel like it's got its target audience, and I don't think I am that, which is fine, you know. And I want it to do good. I want it to be good because I know a lot of Doom fans, and they love the franchise dearly. And it's nice to see games with like relatively dedicated fan bases get good games, you know. It's not a bit of me, but yeah, like I hope it's good for the 4 people that are going to play it. Twix is a gift sent from the gods of diabetes. Twix is the best chocolate bar. Dare I say it. It depends on my mood, but Twix is like always reliable. You know what you're going to get. Twix never lets you down. The chocolate's nice, the biscuit tastes nice, the caramel's nice. Like it's a good combination. It's a good balance. So, Twix is definitely a top-tier chocolate, in my opinion. Now, not to get confused with Twinks, which are an entirely different thing. Don't ask to see the chocolate of a Twink. So I'm told. Doesn't know what a Twix is. What? What's a Twix? Don't question my knowledge. Just educate. What? You're British, right? You're British and you don't know what Twix is. No, that was my fault. That's actually insanity. You don't know what a Twix is. If you had a kid that liked to collect animal skulls, what would you do to it? I'd give it to Kyle, let him babysit it for the rest of the time. He'd basically raise it like fucking George of the Jungle, so it's fine. I've only ever had the off-brand ones. What? What planet are you on? How is that possible? So what? You ate it and your first thought was, oh, this is basically just a Twix. You've never had a Twix. Have you ever had, like, celebrations or anything at Christmas? Or, like, what would you get a meal... Like, if you were to get chocolate in a meal deal, what... no, this is... I'm actually pissed off. You've angered me. Good finish. Jive bars original. No. Aldi replacements for good snacks are awful. I don't know what it is. If someone went, do you want snack right crisps, or would you rather pay an extra 50p for Walkers? Taking Walkers every time. Snack right tastes like grease. And mind you, so do Walkers. But I don't know, I get weird about, like, off-brand. Only with food. Clothes, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, that's fine. But, like, food, I'm weird with. I don't know. I'm not. It's not like I've got expensive taste because I prefer Twix over Jive bars. But, like, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, and he's through. And through go... Oh. You got Ballisto over there. That sounds like fucking explosive ordnance. What is Ballisto? It sounds like a tactical vest that Americans sell in gun shops. Walker's crisps are overrated. Alright, best crisps, I'm going to say it. There's two, and it's either Quavers or Watsits. They're the best ones. Go. They're the best ones. Straight up facts. Don't care. Ain't Walkers just Lays? Yes, Walkers are just Lays. Pringles are cool. I mean, am I in game chat? Not anymore. I like Pringles, yeah. I get sick of them after a while, though. Pringles are good for, like, the first third of the tube, and then it becomes a chore. I suppose you're not meant to eat them all in one go, though, actually. So you are probably right there. Not that anyone try to correct me. McCoys are good. Salt and vinegar McCoys are, like, man crisps. Sniper, what's going on? Hello. Tato crisps. Very nice. I was going to do a Borat impression then, but talked myself out of it mentally last second for the best. My wife! Roysters. Roysters are acceptable. Doritos can't go wrong with. I do like a Dorito. I did kind of overdo Doritos for the last year or so, clearly. And I've gone off of them a bit. I am also like on a bit of a health kick at the minute, and I've rearranged my brain so that it like craves shit like fruit and other gay things like vegetable. I had Greek. I had Greek food for dinner. I had koftas, and I had some roasted vegetable. Not as much as I probably should have done, to be honest. Because I ate it all, and then I was like, oh, I thought I'd done more than that. But I hadn't. And then I also did halloumi as well. And recently, I've been grilling halloumi, but I have a George. I almost said Floyd then. Jesus Christ. George Foreman grill. It's not George Foreman. It's a Breville. The Breville Longbottom, I like to call it. And like you pull it down, and then it like grills it. But I realised in doing that, you see, because it flattens it, it squashes the halloumi, and then all the juice escapes, and then there's no like juice on the inside, so the flavour goes, and it tastes dry on the inside. So what I did today is I didn't shut the grill. I only did one half of it, put a shitload of halloumi on, and then grilled one side of it, and then I'd just flip it out, like rotate it. But I'd occasionally get the lid and just do the top as well, just because it got a little bit more of a tss. So I did that. And then I had some pita bread also as well. And I was going to get some tzatziki sauce, but I didn't. I got Caesar sauce, like Caesar salad sauce, which is good because I can also use it on salads. Brain white. So yeah, I'm something of a chef. I should have filmed it, really, to be honest. Oh, I think I'm going to do, like... I want to bring back members' videos, I think. About, like, just me doing mundane shit. Like, just more frequently, just simple shit that I can film on my phone. and like it will be cool to bring back the members videos, because it's like I've neglected members for so long and blah 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 blah, and at the moment I'm like actually on a bit of I've sort of figured out a routine now, and I can actually do these things. Fuck, I've uploaded 2 videos in the last week and a second channel video, so you know I'm basically a professional now. You'd fucking hope after like 7 years, but you know. So yeah, that's I'm thinking, like, not like just any random shit really, like mini vlogs, and they're not going to be interesting. Just me. I'm not going to daily vlog because it would just be me at work, and that would just be boring for so many people. But like, I could do, I don't know, banana reviews, and it could be me eating a banana, maybe, you know, or me grilling a cheese toasty, or something. I don't know, just do weird shit, you know. I'm gonna get weird with it. Trying all of the drugs. I'm not gonna do that. It was a joke. But yeah, it'd be cool to do more stuff like that, I think, because it's been neglected for so long, and where I went to Twitch for a bit, like that just was like the final nail in the coffin. And to be fair, I'm not bothered about the numbers at all anyway, but like, I just want to have fun with it, and I am at the minute. Like, obviously, since I've changed the editing style a little bit, and I'm only subtitling certain bits, I'm actually enjoying it a lot more as well. And like, yeah, it's just more fun to actually play with clips when I've not got to worry about the hours that I'm going to spend subtitling it all, you know. And it's very reminiscent of when I first started, or when it was like me, Dan Kyle, but way back when. And like, for the first like year that I was doing YouTube, I was uploading 2 videos a week. They were shit, mind you, but yeah. Oh my fucking god, really? There we go. My friend loves mangoes and gave me a death stare because I said I was allergic to mangoes. What? How are you allergic to mangoes? That's ridiculous. On Saturday I went to a barbecue at a friend's house, and I had tropical rum liqueur of some description, like 20% or something. I did have the bottle of it, mind you, but it's a weekend, so I'm allowed. I'm not drinking in the week now, which is good. And then I had like Tango Mango, really nice combination, really fruity. Bit of ice as well. But then one of the guys outdid me, and he brought, I don't know what it was. It was like some weird rum, but you could tell it was fancy shit because it had a cork and it went when you opened it and stuff like that. And he had that and White Monster, and it went hard. It did go hard, unironically. And I was like, let's put my drink to shame. My drink's flavourless in comparison. So that was kind of cool. But yeah. So like, yeah, I want to bring back members videos. And I don't really want it to be like held to a schedule, because then there's pressure on it and then it becomes not fun. But it would be nice to do more on there, and more just stupid shit, you know, just so you can see a bit more personality. Not that you need to see any more of it, to be fair. I think the first 10 minutes of today's stream is more than enough personality for one life, and stuff like that, you know. So I'll consider my options, and I'll have a think. I'll have a good old ponder, you know. I'm getting forklift adverts. What did you do? I got forklift certified. So, what games has your dad been playing? I don't know, actually. I have not spoken to him for the last few days. Not since, well, 2 days, 3 days maybe. I imagine Fallout, because that's where he was last time. And he likes to take his time with games. So he'll basically get through like 4 or 5 a year, maybe. He did Stray recently. He played Stray, liked that. Brothers platinumed Lego Star Wars, like the complete saga or whatever it's called, the Skywalker saga. It's platinumed it. I'm like, that's insanity. How did you do that? I didn't do it, and I'm a master builder, you know? So that was kind of cool. But yeah, I think he's been playing Fallout 3. I hope he has been. Oh. And yeah, Stray. That's it as far as I'm aware. He did Hogwarts Legacy not long ago. There's a couple of others. Can't remember what they were. Welcome back, Sega. I'm fine. Hello, Daniel Stride. How are you doing? I'm making some Scott's Oats porridge to have during the stream. Yep, that's very normal Wadism watcher activity to do. The newer one. The newer what? The newer what, Husky? What's best name for a child? I think of galvanized square steel. The Slab. Oh, I thought I could hear people like screaming and cheering. It turns out it was the game. I was like, what the what's going on? Yeah, The Slab. Yeah, the newer one, Husky. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I forgot what I was yapping about. Yeah, the Skywalker saga, rather than the complete saga, which is golden. Which I've got on PS3. Oh no, I don't know where it is. I did have it on PS3. Pardon me. I want to go back on Lego Star Wars, though, to be fair. There's a lot of unfinished business I have got on there. I'll download it at some point. And also, I want to get back on Jedi Survivor as well. That game was so good. I actually really enjoyed that game. I'll re-download it at some point. I'm not sure what I'll replace it with. Cold War, actually, probably, to be honest, because I got what I came for on Cold War. A shitty second channel video. I was in two minds about using the footage for a main channel video, to be fair, but nah. Why have you got such a lengthy glass? I've used this glass for about 10 years now. It's a pint glass. I must have had more drinks out of that than any glass on planet Earth. I think. The more I think about that, when I moved out, I snuck that glass into my suitcase, like one of my suitcases, because it's my glass. Mum bought it, but it's mine. It's my favourite glass. You can put a good amount of stuff in there. You know, it's nice and it does the job. And I've dropped it so many times. And it's just never let me down. I think that was also the glass that I had rum and lemonade in when this was years ago now. But I think I was live when it happened. I was streaming FIFA at the time, and I was drinking. Good combination, naturally. And I dropped the whole glass into my PS4, and then the stream just ended. So it probably would have been quite funny to see. But then I had to get another PS4. I bought one off of a friend for like 100 quid, which were actually pretty cheap in retrospect, to be fair, considering the time. PS5 hadn't even come out, and I was getting deals like that, so that was kind of sick. And then, shit. And then that one died. That one in the middle of the summer on the hottest day of the year just went, no, not today. So that overheated, and then I was like, alright, I'm going to have to see if the old one works. The rum PS4, and then the rum PS4 still worked. And I was like, brilliant. Fantastic. And then I tried the other one, the one that overheated, and it worked as well. So I ended up with two PS4s. I think my sister's currently got one of them. And then the other one's in the lounge. I use it for watching anything that, well, anything really at this point. I bought a TV license. I gave in. They sent me about 19 letters saying that they were going to send the big boys to come after my kneecaps, and I thought, it's just not worth it, is it? It's just not worth the ag. So I just did it. I'm not happy about it particularly. I'm basically paying money for the BBC to touch kids, so that's sick. Great, cool. But you know, is what it is. But yeah, I mean, but I suppose for the Euros as well, I've been watching as much of that as possible, so it's kind of coming handy, I guess. Hello, Zach Attack 8959. How are you? Am I into football? Regrettably, I'm a West Ham fan. There are many teams that I follow. Several. You can't actually see it. I've got 2 shirts hanging there. I've got like the England away one from the Euros, and then on the left there's a Glentoran away shirt from last year. Glentoran, Northern Irish. So that's kind of cool. Does it still smell like rum? No, it just smells like dust and heat now, and loud fan. Going to Ireland in August, very excited. What part? What part? Cold War campaign ruined me in L when you died over and over. You think it ruined you? I had to stream. That was pain. It was funny though, and I will definitely be bringing it back at some point. I think now that I'm back on YouTube and streaming and stuff, like, it would be quite funny to do, even if it's just a second channel video, like, I'll redo one of the older COD campaigns with the same rules, and stream it, and then obviously turn that into a video. I think that would be quite fun. Yeah, that'd be cool. Ideally, I'd like to be able to edit stream highlights quicker, to be honest, but I just don't have the patience all the time. So, however, I've been working on a little something over the course of the year, which kind of remedies that anyway. Not as I'm trying to think of the word. There's not much of like a narrative to it, but there doesn't need to be. It's just me being a goober. Did I watch England game last night? I did. I didn't drink for it. I was just like, I just sat in the lounge on my own and watched it. Sad as that sounds, but like by the time that we'd scored, I didn't even celebrate. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, we didn't deserve to win. Well, other than 2 moments of, well, no, not even, well, 1 moment of genius and then 1 lucky-headed goal. Like, we didn't deserve to win, really, but I suppose knockout football isn't about whether or not you're lucky or not, or deserving. It's about seeing it through and getting a result. So, as much as I disagree with the style of football, is what it is. And this is coming from someone who's watched David Moyes manage his club for 4 years. So, I can handle negative football. And it's frustrating. But this is just a Saturday for me, you know. Dublin isn't Northern Ireland, that is correct, no. Dublin's Southern Ireland. They've had a few religious difficulties over the years, actually. You might want to get them right. If it's Northern Ireland, though, I know it relatively well. Been there plenty. I'm a fan. I like Belfast. I'm gonna say it, I like Belfast. Thoughts on Man United? I understand and respect that they're one of the biggest clubs in, well, probably the biggest club in English history, but the fans need to let it go and get with the times. Just accept the reality that you're currently in. There is no way you're going to be competing for that title until you seriously sort your shit out and get actual structure in your club. I think bear in mind, this is coming from a West Ham fan. Some of our fans are brain dead, and there's a lot of that in every team, naturally. But as a general assumption from the outside, Man United fans are some of the most arrogant pricks I've ever seen in my life. just think they're entitled to win everything just because they have a decent history. You know, like, that's not how it works, you know? You've got to... Oh, shit. You know, you don't deserve it just because of your club's history. You're going for a bad patch. You have been for about 10 years now, probably more. Just humble yourselves, you know? Just go, oh, okay, well, we're not going to win the league. We're not going to win the league, but let's cheer our team on as best we can. And I understand the moaning about the board, because, as West Ham fan, we've done a lot of that over the years. But at the same time as that, you can't say they've not funded the team, they've not put money into it because of, I mean, I don't know how much it works out that you've spent over the last 10 years, but it's not like they've not actually tried to buy players. It's just you've been buying the wrong players. And I think sticking with Ten Hag's a good idea. I don't think he's going to win you any leagues anytime soon, but I do think it's a better idea than getting another new manager in and then another new system that the players have got to learn and blah blah blah. You know, these things take time. You got to be patient, and Man United fans don't seem to have that. They remind me of like the younger generation of. I don't notice it as much anymore. I think that group of kids have grown up, but the kids who just think that they're going to get famous from one TikTok going viral and that's it, that's their career for the rest of their life. It's the same sort of thing, I think, with Man United fans. They want everything and they want it now, but they don't realise that this shit is going to take time and they need to actually have structure in place from top to bottom. You know, it's not just going to happen overnight. You're not going to go from finishing 4th or 5th or wherever it was they finished last season to then just winning the league. You know, you need... If a new manager's coming in, he's going to want to have 11 of his own players of his choice eventually, you know, and that's what they're aiming for. So it's... You can't expect these things to happen when you've had, 7 managers over the last 10 seasons. It's not going to happen. Coming from Newcastle fan, the whole Dan Ashworth situation has been painful. I've not actually been in cahoots with that, to be honest, with the Euros going on and stuff. What's the too long didn't read? Oh, that's a finish. Beautiful. I was shocked to see Germany beat Scotland 5-1 in the Euros this year. Said no one. Still can't believe the balls on that bicycle kick last night. I mean, to do it when you're losing 1-0 in the 95th minute, yeah, fair. Like, but that's the other thing as well. Bellingham had been having a pretty bad game up until that point. Like, and then he does that, and then that's it. Oh, man of the match. Like, and no one's going to remember the bad performance. If say, for example, we went on to win the tournament, no one's going to go, do you remember how bad that performance was? People will be like, oh, it was a stressful game. They're not going to remember how bad everyone's performance was. They're going to be like, do you remember that overhead kick? It's like, he played awful. No one in the team is gelling. But again, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as you win, it's knockout football. That's the point. Just doesn't matter how you get the win. Realistically, just do it. Like, it's you go there to do the job. They did do the job, and they fucking made it hard for themselves and the entire country in the process. But fair enough, they did the job. So, hello, Reverse God. How you doing? How many countries in the Euros? There is 8. There is 8 left now. You should try VR. Brother, have you seen how much VR costs? I don't even have that much money in my bank account. And I got paid last week. I did try VR. Actually, I think I've got the video of it somewhere on my on this PC. We filmed a load of videos in Preston, like just vlogs and stuff. When we went Preston, 2021 now? Yeah, it was 2021. We filmed a shitload of stuff, and one of the guys, I think it was Blue, maybe, or Dan, one of them brought VR set. And we were playing it, and I went on a roller coaster ride. And I sat next to a goblin. But there's no game footage. There's just me sitting in a chair with a headset on, freaking the fuck out because I've got motion sickness on a roller coaster VR headset. But I feel like that footage is just so far. That's so old now. I got the one video I wanted out of that trip, which was the cooking one. Oh, I've just been done there like a kipper. I'm alright though, man. I'm chill. I'm calm. Today's been alright. Went to work. Come home from work. Made dinner. Did a bit of editing. Now I'm here. So basically, Dan Ashworth wanted to leave Man United. Wanted him. Newcastle placed him on gardening leave. They were squabbling over how much to pay for him for half the season. Oh, right, yeah. The thing is that when agents and stuff get involved, it's such a messy situation because there's agent fees, and then they're always going to try to do the best for their player, but realistically, they're going to try and do the best for themselves as well. So it's one of them. You'll probably hear it on a podcast in 10 years' time, and it'll be like, yeah. So basically, this was the situation, and you know, I watch. So like my little late night treat before I go to sleep is I'll go on Facebook, and if I go on like the reels on Facebook, it's just a load of football podcast stuff, and I just like listening to all the stories from the old pros and stuff, like all these stories about Paul Gascoigne and stuff like that. Like they've got all these mad stories, but I like the intricacies of how the football industry, because it is an industry, it's a business. I like all of the little bits about how it works and stuff like that, like what happens when you get sent on loan and blah blah blah. Anyway, let's stop talking about football because I feel like I'm alienating like half of the people here. I thought there were more countries than that in Europe. Yeah, well, there's at least 8, and so I don't know how many there are. Like 30, 40, 50, 52, I'm going to guess. But at what point do you cut off Europe? What, Turkey? Is that where you're cutting the border there? What about the Balkans? The Balkans. I suppose Turkey covers that, really, doesn't it? We're going to Google it. I'm going to go 52. How many countries in Europe? 50. I wasn't that far off. I wasn't far off. I was 2 off. That's not bad. This boy knows things. There's many countries in Europe, but in Euros, only a few are qualified. So God knows what round they're on. Well, there's quarters now, so the meat and potatoes of the tournament. He also did the thing with Isaac for Far Cry. Sorry? What are you talking about? Yeah, there's 50 countries, yeah. I wasn't far off with 52, to be fair. I'll take that. That was a guess. No, there's a reason they don't. You got to qualify for the actual tournament. If they did every team in Europe, it would just be absolute chaos. Right. Oh, that ball's got a bit of trajectory. All right, fair enough. That was a mad bit of trajectory. I like the fact it shows the boost now as well. That's kind of cool. I don't watch football, but I'm pretty sure they sing national anthem, don't they? Or is that rugby? It's rugby. No, it's both. The Far Cry VR experience in Preston. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was very confused about what you meant. Yeah, no, that was the first time I met him. Literally, that was the first time I've met Isaac, and we went straight into some place in Birmingham. Straight into this hall and just did the VR thing. It weren't that weird, to be fair, because I'd been speaking to him for months anyway by that point, so it wasn't really like, who is this person? It was the first time physically meeting each other. I'd met Blue for the first time about a month before that, in London. He was down, so we went to the Tate Modern and looked at a bunch of things that looked like Kyle had invented them, and we laughed about it. But that was like peak pandemic as well. You had to wear masks and shit as well, walking around this museum with a mask on. I just remember that as well. Not paying attention to whatever final round. I'm just paying attention to only a further match. Yeah, that's how you watch football, really. Do you know when the Calvin Phillips loan ends? As far as I'm aware, it already has. I think it like he didn't get terminated, but he went back due to injury. I think before the season ended. I think I'm just going to watch the final to save myself the confusion. Also, what's the offside rule and why does everyone care about it? Oh god, you're asking all the questions. I'll do a FIFA stream or an EAFC stream at some point. I want to do pro clubs again because I actually really enjoy it personally, and it was fun last time we did it. The offside rule is the thing is. I've played football for years. I know the offside rule. I know exactly how it works. I've used it to my advantage and to my disadvantage more times than I can count. But describing it is so difficult. When you put it in actual practice, it's easy. But describing it is a pain in the arse. So, essentially, the attacker must have... Right, that's the word. The attacker must have at least 2 of the opposition players in front of him by the moment before the ball is played. If the ball is played while the attacker only has 1 person in front of him, then it is considered offside and a free kick is given to the defending team. That is the best way you are ever going to hear it described. No one will ever describe it as gloriously as that, I don't think. That was off my head as well. The thing is, again, it's such a simple thing when you're looking at it from a playing perspective. When you're watching it on TV, you go, that's off. And it's just second nature. But describing it to someone that doesn't understand it is different gravy. It's an easy rule to understand once you know. Yeah, exactly that. It's just trying to... I remember learning it when I was about 10, 11. One of the first things I learned in football. And as soon as you learn that, it's like, okay, I get the game now. It makes sense to me. Could you try that one more time as if you're telling someone with solid half a brain cell? I just did. If you can't understand that, then I'm sorry, you're hopeless. You've got nothing going for you. Right. So I'm going to do it anyway. Attacker must have 2 opposition players in front of him at the moment that the ball is played to them, to the attacker. However, if there is only 1 defender in front of him, and that can be by a matter of inches, millimeters, centimeters, or just a testicle, according to the Euros, then he would be offside. That's where it gets tricky. That's where VAR gets involved, and it all gets fucked. But you cannot be offside if you're in your own half. Now remember that. That is an important one that will come in handy. And many that one has frustrated many a player over the years. Never thought I'd have to explain the offside rule here. Right, so say for example, okay, there's 1 person there. If one of the blue guys passed the ball to me now, because of that guy I was onside. Now I'm offside, because there is no orange person apart from this Donny here. Onside. Offside. You get it? Hold on. I'm technically offside. And now I'm onside. I'm in my own half anyway, so I would be onside. Oh, and we've brought the game back with the last second. Fantastic. That made a smidge more sense. I hope we start Minte. He looks good. Who? Who's Minte? What are we talking about? Right, we're in extra time. Overtime. Visual helps a lot. Thanks. See, look, you get it now, right? See, I'm a good teacher. I wouldn't do it, but I'm a good teacher. Oh shit! Well, our new signing. I don't know what signings are. We got Wes Fotheringham, but I mean that's basically just a personality hire, isn't it? So, third choice keeper though, I suppose. Anyway, enough football, enough football, enough football. I've been fucking beaten by Team Adidas. The Belgians, they're out. I'm not sure you think you are. Right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more, and then I think it's time. Time for the evening to end. PSR making it boring. Who are we talking about now? So yeah, that's Pickle Rick from the TV show Pickle Rick. He's on my car. I'd be a fun PE teacher. No, I wouldn't. Mainly because I don't touch kids. Honestly, I'm better at football than I look. I think that doesn't. I've got quite a nice touch. The football video in Preston didn't do me justice. Although I did hit the crossbar twice in like 5 shots, so there is that. But I'm better than I would seem, I think. Also, fun little fact, and I think it's all sorted now anyway, so it's not going to happen. But if Southend United were to go under and never play football again, ever, I would be the last person, and this is if that's before the season starts at least, I would be the last person ever to score at Roots Hall, which is like 100-year-old ground. That's quite a cool fact. I am currently the last person to score inside that stadium in a match. And yes, I have a video. But that's, yeah, that's my little claim to fame currently this week. It's kind of based, you know. There's an insane sounding sense. I got a nice touch. No, if you thing is, if you're into football and you know football, you'd be like, that's a completely normal sentence. But I suppose if you're not, then I can see why it would sound weird. I'm sorry for getting my ankles out earlier, guys. I was just feeling a bit rambunctious. I didn't mean to. It won't happen again. I'm gonna get a sexual misconduct warning on YouTube, and I'll be getting my ankles out. Getting the old turn-ups out. Feel for Southend. Are they getting back on track now? Well, I think they've sorted it with the council. It's all to do with the council and Ron Martin, the rat. I don't know what the full situation is. I think the consortium have basically gone, all right, we're paying it. It's fine. We'll sort it out later, but it's paid. So, as far as I'm aware, football shall continue, and I won't be the last person to score at Roots Hall. However, I'll be the last person to score in this fucking match if it kills me. So, yeah. I am a winner. That's what I am. That's what I do. I win. Bosh. You know what? Time to turn it on. I don't want to lose this game. It's not gone very well, has it? I had 3 teachers sacked for being pedos. I think it might have just been my Scottish. Yeah, but how do they accidentally employ 3 of them? How does that happen? I don't think we had any at mine. There was a few dodgy blokes, to be fair. But I don't think we actually had any, like, real bad ones, you know? No, like, super villains or anything. Ah, shit. Oh, what a touch. What a touch. Is he going to finish it? No. Okay, he couldn't finish his fucking dinner. My IT teacher was a right nonce. Most IT teachers are weird, to be fair. We had one who had sweat so bad that his armpits were green. But I think he was just like he was just a bloke. He was just a normal bloke trying to do his job. I think that's all it was. It wasn't even like... It wasn't... We gave him stick because you're kids and you live to annoy the teachers, and I'd argue that the teachers probably get bullied at school more than the kids do. But I think ultimately, now I've grown up, he was probably just a normal bloke that was just getting by his 9 to 5, just trying to make the days go quicker, you know. It is weird when you look back. There's a couple of teachers who, like, in retrospect, I'd be like, yeah, I'd go for a pint with that person. I reckon there'd be a laugh. Obviously, when you're a kid, you don't see it that way. But like, we had a food tech teacher who was just a fucking nutcase. But like, everybody enjoyed his lessons because he was funny. And like, that's the thing. I was saying this last stream, I think. If you're a teacher, you need to... The kids... You need to get the children in a... Like... You want them to enjoy the lesson, and you want them to actually look forward to your lesson, because then they're going to learn. If you treat them like idiots, and you treat them like actual children, they're not going to want to turn up to lessons, and when they do, they're not going to be enthusiastic about learning, and they're going to be like, oh... They're just not going to work for you. It's just basic human interaction. If you treat kids, like, if you're a teacher at least, if you treat kids like they're humans and mini adults, which they are, then they're going to be more eager to learn. It's that simple. That's the way I always saw it, even as a kid. I was a kid once. And my experience in this is, you know, from someone who was previously a teenager. I always did better in the lessons where I got on with the teachers. It's not really a coincidence, is it? Like, my media teacher liked me, for example, because I was good at Photoshop and basically did everyone's work for them. Not that I was a teacher's pet, but I just enjoyed doing it, and she'd let me do it. She'd be like, yeah, go on. And I'd be like, brilliant. Can't wait to get back to this lesson, you know? So, whereas if you've got a teacher who treats you like shit, then you're not going to want to learn. That's just that's just the same with anything, though. If you've got a manager that you get on with, it's the same in work. If you've got a manager that you get on with and that treats you just like another member of staff, rather than patronising you and asking you open-ended questions and micromanaging and stuff like that, you know, like, you're going to want to work for them. You're going to want to do more for them, and you're going to want to actually try and do your best for them. It's simple human psychology. That's all it is. Just treat people not like a dickhead. It's not that difficult, you know. It's not a difficult prospect to get in your head. My school was that clapped. It had water damage stains from 20 years ago. I think that's normal, though. A lot of schools aren't actually that well funded. Some are, some aren't. It's just the way it is. But yeah. One of our old sub-teachers always had his trousers unbuttoned, and every time we told him, he would laugh and not doing anything about it. It was a bit odd. A bit odd is one way of putting that, I think. That is more than a bit odd, I'd argue. I'd say that that's weird, as opposed to a bit odd. Anyway. Oh, fucking hell. I'm tired. I'm gonna go now. And I'll see you Wednesday. I don't know what we're going to play yet. And we'll have our ahead. Any suggestions? Tweet me. Let's see what games I've actually got. You can't see this, but I can. What game were we talking about earlier where I was like, I might look at re-downloading it? Oh, Star Wars. It was Star Wars, wasn't it? Ooh, Jedi Survivor. Or... Yeah, I could do Jedi Survivor. Or the Skywalker Saga. Skywalker Saga might be more fun. I feel like I had more to do in Jedi Survivor, though. Played 44 hours of it, though. It's not bad. I thought I'd done less. That game was so good, man. I need to free up some storage. Let's have a look. I need to free up 155 gigs. Alright. Looks like I'm deleting Cold War then, doesn't it? 217 gigs for Black Ops Cold War is actually insane. That's mental. Do an Excel HD and play random ass Roblox games. I could do. Maybe at some point. I feel like I'd need alcohol though, and I'm not drinking in the week, so we'll see. No, I think Jedi Survivor. Because then I can chat shit about Star Wars for a bit as well. So, we'll see. See how I feel. I might uninstall Call of Duty while I'm at it, to be honest. I can't see myself playing it anytime soon. Anyway, that's Wednesday's problem. So yeah, I'll see you then, and have a good day tomorrow. And yeah, just carry on slaying queens. You know, Pride Month's over now, but don't be afraid to be gay, I guess.